Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Too Late to Sleep here on Trampionship Wrestling. I am the Tramp, and can I just say thank God that we don't have another pay-per-view this week. Can't believe I'm saying that, but I'm actually in event fatigue from wrestling. But what we do have that we've had the last few weeks is more twists in the TNA ownership story. We just found out yesterday that Billy Corgan has sued TNA, parent company Impact Ventures, Dixie Carter, her husband and fellow executive Serge Salinas, and Dean Broadhead, who is also an executive in TNA. All the pertinent details about the case have been sealed. Corgan's been granted a temporary restraining order pending an injunction. That'll be a hearing that'll be held this time next week. But just what he's seeking an injunction against is not known at this time. Pure speculation on my part is that he's trying to keep them out of the offices and not operating as executives of the company. That's really the only kind of thing that a restraining order would fit. It's not like the restraining order like a domestic disturbance sort of thing. It's gonna be a corporate one. That's about the only thing that makes sense in my mind, but I'm not a lawyer, obviously, so there's obviously other options that I can't even think of. But from what I can think of, that seems the most logical. But it seems like every time we are getting some kind of finality with this TNA ownership story, it just seems like the end is the beginning is the end. Let's see what I did there. Also in Impact News, we got word that just because the Deletion trilogy is over, that's Final Deletion, Deleter Decay, and The Great War, just because it's over, it doesn't mean that we are done with the guerrilla-style wrestling or even heading to the Hardy compound for some good old-fashioned backyard wrestling, as a special episode has been announced, Total Non-Stop Deletion, that will take place entirely at the Hardy compound. And then not yet announced, but almost guaranteed, is another episode, and another, and another, and another, until we hit the point of diminishing returns. Don't get me wrong, Impact has been great lately, and I've loved the trilogy. I'm excited for Total Non-Stop Deletion. I'm terrified for what it might become if they rely too heavily on this and just grind the gimmick into the ground. Now, normally I would not spoil an NXT taping, but WWE themselves announced Asuka's opponent for TakeOver Toronto on Twitter. So if you've avoided the news so far and you still want to, go ahead and skip ahead about 30 seconds or so. We good? You still with me? Okay, Asuka's opponent is going to be none other than Mickie James, bringing in an outsider to provide the level of opponent demanded by talent. Spiritual sequel to Tyler Breeze's TakeOver match against Jushin Liger a while back. So that's what you have to look forward to, Asuka. A main roster career paralleling that of Tyler Breeze. See, if you skipped ahead and you just got that punchline and not the joke, bet you wish you heard the whole thing. Go ahead and skip back. I'll be here. Paige was suspended again for her second strike of the WWE wellness policy, which some people have been arguing is proof that she's addicted to black tar heroin, and has nothing to do with that third strike being a termination of her contract. Nope. That's not what she's going for. That's all we have this week, largely because we don't have a pay-per-view preview to get to, and I can't believe I'm actually excited to say that. If you enjoyed, please hit the subscribe button to keep up with me on Too Late to Sleep and all those sweet, sweet wrestle bits. Hit the like because you know you love me. Join me in the discussion in the comments or the Reddit Country Club at the link in the description below. And as always, I've been the Tramp. Cheers.